Okay, this exercise is can be done with a broomstick or a pole or whatever you have that's long enough for your arms to stretch out. I typically do this with my clients that are either nursing or mothers or have a desk job or are an athlete that requires a lot of forward flexion. It's just a really yummy stretch of the shoulder girdles and to really bring an openness to allow proper posture. So, first one you're going to start out with is holding the bar wide, wrists nice and strong over. It's really important to keep your ribs in and your core on. So I'm going to go lifting up. And I'm going to bend to right about where it hits my ponytail. And I'm going to come up and down again. So right when I'm coming up, if I'm not holding in my core, my body wants to pop to allow that to get the broom behind me. So I'm going to think about bringing my ribs even more in so that my shoulders can do the work in the stretch. So coming up, down, and up. My hands stay still. They're not sliding around. They're firmly placed where I started. The movement, there is movement in the wrists, but it is minimal.
And then just lay down where it works for you. Awesome. Where you keep that good core. Yes.
Then from there, you're going to go into an even wider position for the next exercise.
Yes.
You're going to bring the bar up,
Right.
reach,
3 more.
and all the way behind.
Yes.
So I'm thinking about really getting the movement in the shoulder blades as opposed to moving my head or popping my ribs
One more
out.
time and hold the curl.
Your first couple there might be a little bit, but keep thinking tall through the top of your head, keeping your chin up. And that'll help you to keep your head from moving. It would be helpful to have a friend or a family member to help watch to make sure that you're not adjusting too much. Next exercise, you're going to have the bar on your shoulders and you're going to do a nice tilt. And I'm pushing down with my arms on the bar and I'm thinking about reaching up and over to get a nice side stretch.
So bring your feet flat to the mat. And this time you're going to do one curl.
So still thinking open through the chest, what we call open collarbones,
Nice
as they rotate to each side.
Great. Now hold that. You're going to bring your right leg to tabletop. So it's
The next one is more true rotation. The last one was a little bit more of a tilt. This one is going to be keeping my hips straight in front of me, keeping my rib in. I'm going to think about lightening my upper rib cage so much that it floats as I turn, and then back to center. Again, my arms are heavy on the pole, just resting, slightly pressing in, just to get an increase of stretch. So I really want to think right about here is keeping my hips facing forward as my body turns.
Yes. Keep the curl, keep the levitation. One last time. On the left.
All these are meant to stretch out so that you can be more open.
Down.
So much of our lives are spent
And relax.
forward facing and forward curling that this series is meant to
Did you feel the lightness of your
just provide a nice opening through here and a release of the shoulders so that you can find more easily a nice perfect posture.
reformer?